Chapter 1. I tried to put love in a cookie jar so I could chew at any time, but I realized that love needed a bigger vessel. So I put it in my closet, thinking I could wear it every day. Love, however, wanted more space. It is a creature of both darkness and light. It eventually invaded the rest of my room, my mirror, my ceiling, my bed, my journal. I soon left the apartment where love resided, but it only followed me like a ghost, like an eerie shadow in my heart. So I tried to corner love in an alley so it will leave me alone. But love only retaliated and brought me more despair. I gave up and let love enter my mouth, my pores, my being. I tried to put love in a cookie jar, and I became a prisoner. Chapter 2. From the prison where I found myself, you brought 2 jars made of clay. The first jar you said is the jar of promises. The second jar is the jar of our milestones. You were a wordsmith. You described me with your beautiful verses. You said, you're beautiful. You said, your eyes are an ocean and your skin is as luminous as the moon. Those words dancing on your lips became your promises. They became my milestones. I should have stopped you when you were playing with words to describe me. I should have stopped you when you said, I am drowning and you are my air. For Milan Kundera was right. Every single metaphor you said only gave birth to love. Love stood naked before me. Love stared at me with delight one day, and the next day it haunted me. When you were about to leave a room one night, you tripped over these jars. And do you remember what you said? Do you remember what you said? You said, it's just a jar. You said, it's just a freaking jar. I looked away from you hurt. You walked away from me unscathed. Where are the promises you have given me? Where are the stars, the planets, the galaxies, and the universe you used to twirl around my orbit? Those jars of clay became my casket. Chapter 3. My heart and my mind won't cooperate with my will. There is a battle between forgetting you and holding you dearly in my sanity. You know, sometimes I hope that the earth is flat, so that when I run away from your memories, I will just stumble at the corner of this world, will fall off in the abyss, and there would be no way for you to find me. Sometimes I hope I could control the earth from rotating its axis so that I will be stuck in a time lapse and savor momentary happiness that does not include you. Sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the night, as my blanket embraces me, I was praying for an apocalypse so that this emptiness I feel will explode into nothingness. But you're always in my line of sight, and my neural networks can see you in the smile of every stranger, in painful silences, in meaningless chatter, in songs that were not even written for you. So sometimes when you visit my thoughts, I choke you till you're out of breath. I stab you hundreds of times till your blood runs out. I destroy your heart of clay. This earth seems too little for us to coexist. So run away from me when you hear my footsteps. I will hide when I hear your voice. And when our eyes meet somewhere, let's pretend that we are strangers. I believe that the geographic landscape of this earth is enough for us to run in circles. From the prison where I found myself, you brought 2 jars made of clay. The first jar you said is the jar of promises. The second jar is the jar of our milestones. You were a wordsmith. You described me with your beautiful verses. You said, you're beautiful. You said, your eyes are an ocean and your